Hi, my name is Storl-Desmond, and I will be presenting my final project for junior design in this video. So for my final project, I decided to build an automated cryptocurrency trading bot that trades Litecoin and the US dollar using a grid trading strategy. So to start, I'm just going to give a brief overview about what a grid trading strategy is. So let's say that the price of Litecoin is hovering around the $150 to $160 mark, and I think it's going to stay there. So let's say the price right now is $155. So it crosses this $155 mark. And now the grid trading strategy is set up so that I will set a buy order at one grid level below, and I'll place a sell order at one grid level above. So let's say the price drops down to this 150 level. I will now also place a sell order here, but since there was already a buy order at 150, I will now buy, let's say, $10 worth of Litecoin. Then, let's say the price goes back up to 155. So since there's a sell order, I will sell this $10 of Litecoin, but now, since it's worth more, I'll make profit off of that transaction. And then let's say that it just keeps going down and up and down and up and being volatile in this range. I will make money off of that volatility. This is why it's a perfect trading strategy for cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency is known to be volatile, but it stays around the same price range over a long period of time. So how I was able to do that with code was using something called Binance and Python. So Binance is a crypto exchange that allows you to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency. And so as you can see, I have $42.55 of Litecoin, and I have $35.85 of US dollar. And the way that I'm able to trade these using Python is via an API. And luckily, Binance provides an API. So if I go to API management, you can see that I've created an API for my grid trading bot. And the API key is shown right here. The secret is shown right here as well. So this allows me to access my cryptocurrency wallet using Python. So now I'll go into how I set this program up. So if I go into my file explorer, I created a directory called CryptoBot. And in CryptoBot, I have a main file and a config file. So I'm not going to show the config file because that has all of my API keys in it, but I will show the main file because that has most of my code. So the way I was able to connect to my API was I did a pip install Binance client, and then I imported it into my Python file. I also imported the config file, which has all of my API keys. Then I'm able to use the Binance client and my API keys to create a client variable here in my program. Then at the bottom here, Binance provides a WebSocket through port 9443 that streams all of the current crypto prices to whoever is listening on that port. And so I put in the trade symbol, which is, if I go back up real quick, the trade symbol I have is LTC USDT, which is Litecoin to US dollar. So that's the trade symbol. I'm on port 9443, and Binance is streaming the current price of it in this socket. Then right here, I call a new instance of WebSocket. I also imported WebSocket at the top of this file. And then I call different functions for the onOpen, onClose, and onMessage. So Binance streams the price every 1 second or so. So this onMessage function is called roughly once every second. And so here's the function onMessage. And all of the data that is streamed from Binance comes in as JSON. And so I'm able to dig into it, and I set the current price as a variable here. And then it says message received, current price. And then after I have the current price, before I can start actually doing the trading strategy, I need to confirm that the user has enough money in their account. Because you can't have like 100 grids and try and sell at every grid because you just won't have enough money in your account. So I could go over this a little bit more in my report, but this is the algorithm that I came up with to check to see if there's enough money in the user's account. If there isn't, I print out how much is needed right here, and then I exit the program. So once I have the current price and I know that there's enough money in the user's account, I check to make sure that the current price is not over or under one of those limits. If it is, I just print that it is over and under, and then I don't do anything. I just wait until the price drops back into that range. And then after that, I determine if there were any grids that were crossed, and that's a function that I have up here. Determine grid crossings right here. And then if there were any grids crossed, then I place buy and sell orders at grid levels below and above. And then if there are any open orders, I execute those as well at that grid level. Lastly, then I calculate profit here based on the current balance, your initial balance, and then the current price. And then I print all of this data out to the console. And then this program just runs in a while loop forever. So I actually have this running right now. And as you can see, I have my grid set up to be, the current price is 144.8. The grid levels are 140, 143.33, 146.6, and 150. And then I don't want to wait here forever and wait for these prices to go. But once they cross one of these grid levels, there will be an open buy order and an open sell order. The total buy orders and the total sell orders will increment, and then all of these balances and the profit will be updated as well. And I can prove that these trades are actually happening because then if I go to my order history here in Binance, you can see all of the trades between Litecoin and the US dollar that were bought or sold, and they're all the total quantity is all around $10, which is the quantity that I'm trading with. And you can look through all these buy and sell orders right here. And yeah, so that is the crypto bot that I came up with. I let it run all the time, and it just makes me money. Thank you.